What is up, guys? It's your boy King Shibbi, and welcome back to Shingle Gaming. The Arise crossover has come out with another update. This game just keeps updating so frequently, it's just so crazy. But this time, the updates are just not too small. This time, again, the update is huge because it's not just coming with one singular update. We have lots of multiple stuff coming on, and also we have some codes included in this game. So for all the code hungry people out there, so let's talk about all the codes we have got in the game. So first of all, the code that we got is in capitals, the runes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to go into the shop, then you go into the codes, and then you type RUNES, and then you click send. That's gonna give you the runes that are added to the game. And what do these runes do? Well, I'm gonna explain that in just a second. So as you guys can see, rank up rune increases the dungeon rank, making it harder but more rewarding. So this is one of the runes that you can get. There's a multiple of runes that you can have at the moment, I think. But there's another code which is dragon blue. So everyone in the server, everyone who wants to get a dragon but cannot get a dragon, can use this code to get dragon blue. And as you guys can see, we also got a dragon blue because we didn't have it before, and it is similar to the speed of the Kamish dragon that we had as a creator. But now you guys can also use the blue dragon for as a normal player, and it looks absolutely amazing, huge as well. And it does indeed has the same animations as the Kamish dragon. It does not turn when you're trying to turn it, and look at the front of it. But I can tell you, this dragon looks amazing and really cool. But as a creator, I gotta show off my Kamish, so that's why I'm gonna keep using the Kamish right here. But that's not all. Now let's check out the guild hall that we have got in the game, which is in the solo city, by the way. Which is the solo city? It is the city that you spawn on and has that symbol. If you guys can see that symbol, that's the symbol that you have to go in. So let's not waste too much time, and let's visit the one and only guild hall that we have. So what does the guild hall do? Well, all you gotta do is go inside and then meet this one certain person, which is gonna measure your mana once you're done defeating that different kind of dungeons. So let's meet that person and see what task he has for us to give us the hunter rank. So here we have no rank at the moment. So what you can do is go into his circle, talk to him, and each and every dungeon you clear in that certain period of time, you will get more and more better ranks. And each and every rank later, the damage that you do have on your shadows will increase by 5%. So at E rank, if you do get an E rank, let's just say if your shadows do like 293 billion damage, which is our zero does, it will do up to like 305 billion damage, which is quite of an upgrade. And if you go up to like S or SS rank up there, or National Hunter rank, which I think doesn't exist at the moment, but S rank, if you do go up to there, I think you can totally stack up to like 25%. That is quite a lot if you think about it. So let's not waste time and let's get our E rank first of all. So here we go. We have to defeat the dungeon really fast. We have all the berries in our, not really all the berries, but we have decent amount of berries in our inventory. So we're going to use that to speedrun all of this right here. As you guys already know, it's a E rank. This should not take too long because we are fast and we're going to kill fast as well. So let's use our shift lock and start dash in, dash out so we can defeat these guys fast. Oh, and I didn't know this was going to be an red gate, because it looks like that everyone inside here is a brute. So it's definitely going to be a red gate, as you guys already probably know. But all the red gates have all the brutes inside of it. And they have 3x the amount of HP that any normal shadow would have, or any normal hunter would have. So all you gotta do is kill these, and as soon as I'm done killing them, let's see you guys in just a minute. And there we go, boys. In just a few minutes, we were easily able to defeat the dungeon. We are powerful, as you guys can see. We have all the monarchs, just a different monarch skin. These are pretty much zeros and me falcons, pretty much. To be honest, all my me falcons are useless since Biru has come into this game. Zero has come into this game. But like, yeah, I think it's time to get our rank finally, and let's see what rank do we get. I think it's going to be E, because we have to level up one by one and get that 5% damage one by one. So that's all you got to do. So there we go. We have become an E rank hunter now. And now I think there's a dungeon spawn as well. So let's check out that dungeon as well. Why not? So now we are on an E rank gate. So if you guys can go inside of the E rank gate, you will see that some kind of different rune is available inside of that dungeon. There's a rune that I showed you which you got from the code. These runes are only available in gates that are B plus, which is like B, A, and S. So if you're going into those three kind of dungeons, only then you will be able to get the rank up rune. But if you're going into that weird different lower kind of dungeons, you will get runes, but that are not going to be a rank up rune. So let's create one and let's do this one as well and see what it can do. And not only that, these runes can also be purchased in the guild hall that we did visit. We're gonna check out that store as well. And the mount that was added, which can be claimed by that code, and hopefully you guys are claiming that soon as well. And there we go. As you guys can see, even without arising anybody, we have gotten a grass rune in our items. What it do changes the boss and some of the dungeon enemies to be a grass village themed. So if you're going into a different kind of dungeon, let's just say if you're going into a solo leveling dungeon, you can use this rune, and only the creator of the dungeon can do this, by the way. So if you're going into a dungeon which is like, let's just say a grass, let's just say it's a solo leveling city dungeon. You can change the boss into the grass dungeon with this rune that you did get inside of this grass dungeon. But as I said before, please remember that if you're not the boss, you will not the creator of the dungeon, you will not be able to use these runes, and you have to use these runes before creating the dungeon itself. So if you have created the dungeon and started the dungeon, you will not be able to use the runes. The plus sign that you guys see, only then you will be able to use those runes. As an example, I will show you guys after the next dungeon spawns, because we don't really need anything inside of these dungeons. We're just completing for the runes itself, and as soon as we have all the runes available, we can pretty much just chill out and have a rest and just show it for the use case itself. So let's just complete this dungeon real quick and show you how many you can claim in just one go. And there you go. It did not take too long. We got up to like 2 grass runes. We're just speed running it, and nothing to worry about. And also we did get the weapons as well, which we really don't need. We're gonna sell them out and gonna go back to our spawn as well. And if you guys think this was it, this is the rune shop, which is the health rune that you guys can buy from the ticket itself, and it's gonna reduce the enemy's HP by 5%. Then you have the time rune, which is going to add some time to your dungeons. If some dungeons are harder for you to complete, you can use these runes and have an extended bit of a time. Then you have the crash runes, which are going to give you 10% extra cash when you kill the enemies. Then you have the more runes, where you have more chances to have more runes, and you can kill more and more people. That will give you more chance to get the arise out of them. So pretty good rune out there. Then you have the room rune, which is going to remove some of the runes so you can complete that dungeon fast and go up to the boss faster if you're only looking for the bosses. Then you have the gem rune, increases the amount of gems obtained in the dungeons by 10%. So pretty good. If you're going into let's just say Lucky Island raid, which has a total of I think 1.1 billion gems available. If you're going into at least an A rank, the boss will give you up to like 1.1 bill. So with that 10%, I think it's going to give you about like 1.2 bill as well. So what this woman does, we still do not know, because the things are not popping us. So I think she does not do anything out here. Let's just also check out more of the guild hall. There's just so many weapons out there as a showcase, nothing too major. And also you can climb up to the top and see the whole shebang going over here. And not only that, you can even meet the devs of the game. So let's just meet the devs of the game in this game as well. So if you guys go past the mana meter, you will see that the devs and the co-owners or the owners are literally just sitting over here. Here we have the COO, the CEO, the co-owners, the devs, and the dev. There are some seats empty for us. Probably you can just sit around with the devs and chill out, have a little bit of a coffee, you know, the classic. And if you guys think this was it of the update, you know, the roads and the ranking system, there are some really cool cutscenes which I'm going to show you in just a minute, because the dungeon raid is about to spawn. let's just go back to the spawn and check out that race. So the thing I was talking to you about, the new thing, or let's just say more lucky thing, and also the new thing, is in the Daydu Island over here. The Daydu Island raid have gotten not one but two cutscenes as well. And not just only that, now you have more chance than ever to catch Beru. Now you have 2x the chances to catch Beru. It could be an SS, it could be a G rank, but the chances have been doubled by the devs just for the few days, just for the weekend itself. So if you're trying to catch Berus, this is the time to catch them all and use them for your squad, because these are the best guys you can get. And to be honest, some guys would argue that Zero is weaker than the one and only Time King. Well, for a second, if you guys think, there's a slight bit of a chance that you might be able to pull a G rank Beru, which is stronger than anyone out there. Then what? Oh well, simply put, if you guys do pull a G rank, then it's well and good. But in the time rank guy, in the Time King guy, he can only be an SS rank guy, because he's not legendary, he's only an epic kind of a deal. So pretty straightforward. And as you guys can see, all of these guys are just noob AFKing classic. So all we gotta do is their job like a flipping noob these guys are. I hate him, but yeah, you gotta carry them sometimes, you know, just how it is. And I just hope that these guys can realize that without me, they will not be able to do this stuff. They're just chatting around, nothing more. Please guys, pull your weight out here, because I don't want to kill all these ants. And even after I do kill all the ants, I'm not gonna get the queen itself. But yeah, straight up put, if you do guys defeat the queen, you will be able to see the cutscene itself. And you can definitely turn off these cutscenes inside of your settings if you guys want to. If you guys don't want to see these cutscenes on a fairly regular basis, I do kind of like the cutscenes, so I'm gonna keep that for a while. But sooner or later, I will definitely turn them off as well. So there we go. Queen is about to die, and as soon as the queen dies, we will play the cutscene. Oh my god, I hate these guys who are not even helping in defeating the Royal Red Ants. So there we go, cutscene time, boys, and there we have it. The queen falls and screeches for Zero to come. And this was a pretty sweet cutscene. I mean, it's a little bit short. Of course, some guys might not like it. And there we have the Zero spawning in cutscene as well. Nothing too crazy. But, and there's also a spoiler, if your Zero is level 90 plus, there's a 100% chance that's a G rank Beru. But of course, you will not get it 100% of the times, but it's just a fact that you will, if you do get it, it's gonna be a G rank. So well, that's all for today's updates in Arise crossover into our game. I can only pull up to like 5 trillion. Let me know down in the comments how much damage have you stacked up so far in the comments down below. And do not forget to like the video and also subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates. Until then, I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Good night. Have a lovely day. Have a lovely evening. Peace, peace, peace.